How we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as we welcome you to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California for the Rose Bowl game semi-final of the college football playoff, where your Pitt Panthers will take on the West Virginia Mountaineers. It's a renewal of the backyard brawl rivalry that has not been played since 2011. West Virginia currently on a 3-game winning streak in the brawl, and the winner of this one will go to the college football national championship game. It's a beautiful day for football, a beautiful day to renew a rivalry that wasn't scheduled to come back till 2022, but we'll have it here in 2020 with the biggest stakes maybe in the history of this football game. And we're underway. The kick is back. It's going to go out of the back of the end zone. Kaiser Artis-Scott will not be able to return it, and that means Kenny Pickett will lead the Pitt offense out onto the field, an offense that averages about 31 points per game. They average 412 yards per game, perfect with the area code in Pittsburgh. And so Pickett, the senior, possibly playing his last game for the Panthers. Hopefully not, I should say. And he tries to go deep on the opening play. Had Jay Keys breaking open on play action deep, but had his pass deflected away. Pickett just about 200 yards away from catching Rod Rutherford for the single-season all-time passing yardage record in Pitt Panthers history. Jay Keys also 2 catches away from tying Larry Fitzgerald for most catches in Pitt football history in a single season. He's got one there. That gives him 91 catches on the air, and it's going to go for a first down. The super sophomore Jay Keys goes for 17, and Pitt gets their first down of the day. On that ensuing play, it's going to be C.J. London, the junior halfback, taking that handoff on the counter for a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5, play action for the Panthers again. Pickett dumps it off. He's got Paul Lease in the Jersey Jet. Gets out of bounds there after a pickup of 9, moving the chains for Pitt, and they're into West Virginia territory. First down now. Pickett's going to hand off to London up the middle. Nice solid gain of 5 again for the junior from Cornelius, Oregon. 2nd down for Pitt. 4 wide set. Pickett back to pass. Looks, throws for the sideline. It's going to be intercepted. Jaquez Adams jumps the route. That he wins the battle of the number 9s over there. Keys wasn't able to make a play on the football, and Jaquez Adams pulls off the first turnover of the day. West Virginia takes over with the football, and they'll flip the field here, get an opportunity to draw first blood in this game. Cody Saunders, the redshirt senior quarterback, is going to try and scramble. He evades the grasp of Sean Wolfgang and picks up a nice gain of 10 yards there. He's got good speed, does Saunders, so we know he can be mobile if he needs to, but he has an arm as well, and he finds a man there. That's going to be Smith, but he's not able to haul that one in, and it's going to be 3rd and inches now for the Mountaineers. Big drop for the Panthers. Saunders keeps it himself. Lachlan comes up and makes the tackle, but he falls forward just with enough yardage to move the sticks for the Mountaineers. Martell Petaway goes in motion, but he's back in to block, and Scott Whaley's going to come up for the Panthers and knock the football away. Another incompletion for the Mountaineers. 2nd down. Saunders back to pass, leaves a number of blockers, and he's going to find his slot receiver. That's Steven Smothers, the number 1 yardage gainer for the Mountaineers on the season, setting up 3rd and 2 with an 8-yard pickup. Pitt brings a blitz. Saunders throws, and it's nearly intercepted. Avery Heller, the sophomore strong safety, comes over and does a great job deflecting that football away. Forces the 4th down. Mountaineers punt, and Pitt's going to take over, and it's going to be C.J. London rumbling forward for a nice pickup of 9, putting on his shimmy shakes and dancing around a couple of defenders for a good pickup. 2nd and 1 now. Pickett back over the middle. There's Jay Keys, and there's the record tied 11-yard grab for Keys, his 2nd of the day, 92 catches on the season. Larry Fitzgerald had the same number back in 2003. 2nd and 10 for Pickett. Now he rolls out and finds Paul Lease. No gain, if any, on the play. 3rd and long now for the Panthers midway through the opening quarter. Pickett looks, has a man. That's Caleb Cannon. Spins off a defender, and Minnie Gronk does a nice job on the comeback, picking up 15 and getting the Panthers a new set of down. 2nd down now. Pickett looks underneath. He's got C.J. London coming open out of the backfield. Pickup of 9. First down for the Panthers, down inside the West Virginia 30. 1st and 10. Pickett keeps it himself on a read option. Plenty of room to roam forward there before he's eventually hauled down after an 8-yard gain. 3rd and 2 now for the Panthers. They go 2 tight end, heavy set to the left of Kenny, who's under center. It's going to be play action. He's going to have nowhere to go. The blocking Cameron Porter completely whiffed. Tim Joseph swims right past the left guard and in on Kenny Pickett, and it's going to force Jay Bump to come out, the Groza Award winner as the best kicker in college football, and he shows off that leg yet again. A 45-yarder into the wind is up and good, and the Panthers are the ones that draw first blood here, taking a 3-0 lead. Saunders again sheds a tackle of Sean Wolfgang and turns it into a positive gain. Pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 now for the Mountaineers. Motion from the tight end, Kevin Ross. Saunders, he's going to scramble yet again. He's got room to go, and he gets down. Pickup of a solid gain of about 5. 3rd and short now for the Mountaineers. Pistol set. Saunders keeps it. Pressure! Beautiful corner blitz. What a call by defensive coordinator Randy Bates. He brought Kaiser Artis Scott off the corner, and he leveled Saunders as he went to throw, forced the incompletion, and Pitt will take over with the football. It's going to be London up the middle for a pickup of 6. So it'll be 2nd down for Pitt. 3 wide set. Kenny in the shotgun. Rolls to his right a little bit. Has a man breaking open. That's Antonio Greer, the tight end. Plenty of room to go forward. Picks up 12. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Pickett making an adjustment at the line. It's going to be Benjamin Ogden in motion. Pickett back to pass. West Virginia rushes 3. He's going deep. He's got a man. It's a touchdown. Jay Keys into the record books. The Panthers up 10 in the football game now. And that's going to be Jay Keys' 93rd catch of the season. And Kenny Pickett found him wide open on a streak behind the safeties. And it's a touchdown for the Panthers, and they blow this game open. 10-0 Pitt late in the first quarter. What an audible by Pickett that was at the line of scrimmage. Changing the play up. Keys was able to just run right past the high safety coverage, and Kenny put it on a platter for him. West Virginia looking to answer and try and stay in this football game, and they get a bit of help there. Scott Whaley's going to be dragged down, or going to be flagged for a personal foul face mask penalty. West Virginia gets 15 tacked on to the first down they already had. Saunders, though, finds nowhere to go on 2nd down. Wolfgang again unable to bring him down, but Malachi Bordeaux on cleanup duty this time, and the redshirt sophomore gets the sack, forces 3rd and very long. Saunders back to pass. They're going to try a screen from Martell Pettaway, and there's great blocking, and he's going to have 1st down yardage. What a call by West Virginia there. I think they caught the Panthers by surprise and were able to move the chain. 2nd and 10. It's Saunders. Looks for his man. That's Brandon Brown on the outside. He's leveled by Artis Scott, but has 1st down yardage. Mountaineers looking to get one final playoff before the end of the opening quarter here. Pitt brings pressure. It's going to be Kevin Ross, the tight end, for the end zone. No, he's dragged down. Avery Heller makes the touchdown-saving tackle. And we go to the end of the first quarter. Your Pitt Panthers leading West Virginia 10-0, but the Mountaineers knocking at the door. So we start the second quarter off here. West Virginia on the 2-yard line. Goal line set. They hand it off to the fullback. That's going to be William Evans. Nowhere to go, though. Chase Pine steams through the middle and drags him down for a loss. 2nd and goal now. They hurry back. Hand off to Martell Pettaway. They go the other direction, and Heller's going to follow him completely. And the Panthers' leading tackler makes another big one there. 3rd and goal now for the Mountaineers. They pitch it. They go the other direction to Pettaway, and this time the blocking holds for the Mountaineers. Pettaway falls forward into the end zone. West Virginia cuts into the Pitt lead and makes things Panthers 10, Mountaineers 7 on the touchdown. So Pitt will take over here. Artis Scott, 4 yards deep in his own end zone. He's going to come out. Great blocking there. Huge block from Samsoon. Artis Scott spins off a defender. He's up across the 40 and forced out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Great return for the senior corner. The Panthers are going to have great field position here to start their first drive off of the second quarter. Pickett rolling out on 1st down. Sucks in a defender, and he's got Benjamin Ogden breaking open. Huge gain there for the redshirt junior outside wide receiver. Big gain. Pitt into West Virginia territory very quickly. It's going to be London going off tackle. Good blocking on the edge from Michael Collins there. And CJ's pushed out of bounds after a pickup of 7. 3rd and 1 now. Jay Keys comes in. Heavy set for the Panthers. Gets a very good push from Sam Smoot, the fullback. And Keys picks up 6 and moves the chains for the Panthers. So it'll be 1st and 10 now. London's going to sub back into the backfield here. He's going to take the handoff, and he's going to rumble forward for a pickup of about 4. Couldn't shake and bake his way past a couple defenders there. 3rd 3rd and 6 now for the Panthers. 5 wide set. Ogden in motion. Pickett stands down in the pocket, and West Virginia brought the blitz off the edge. That's going to be the dime corner. Dennis Williams comes up and makes the tackle. Pitt forced into another field goal, which Bump is able to knock right through the uprights, but Pitt only able to extend their lead to just 6 points here. West Virginia potentially trying to take their first lead of this football game here. Saunders back to pass. He finds his man Steven Smothers there for a short gain. Pickup of 4. 3rd and 3 now for the Mountaineers as they hurry back to the line. Pitt brings the pressure, but Saunders finds Smothers yet again before he is smothered by Scott Whaley, but gets first down yardage. 2nd down for the Mountaineers. Martell Petaway tries to go off the edge, runs into his own lineman before he's eventually dragged down by Barry Jenkins, the senior linebacker from Washington, D.C. 3rd and 8 now. Saunders back to pass, dumps it off to Petaway, and Darren Toth, as he has been so often this season, sniffing out a screen like a hungry bear looking after some salmon. Kenny Pickett now back to pass, 1st down. He's going for it all, trying to find Paul Lease, but great coverage. Dennis Smith and others converging on that one for the Mountaineers, knocking the football harmlessly to the turf. 2nd and 10. London nowhere to go, and the ball's jarred loose. West Virginia recovers. Devastation for the Panthers. Their 2nd turnover of the first half. London was hammered by Zach Sandwich, knocked the football loose. West Virginia falls on it, and they're going to have flipped the field entirely. Great field position for the Mountaineers with an opportunity to take their first lead of the football game. It's going to be William Evans, their number 2 rusher on the season, the big fullback, rumbles forward for 5 as he falls forward from a couple of tacklers. 2nd and 5 for West Virginia. Pistol look again. It's going to be Evans. He's going to bounce that one to the outside. Pitt's going to have nobody there, and Evans waltzes in untouched into the end zone, and West Virginia will go up 14-13. The complexion of this football game has completely changed after that London fumble, and Pitt can't get anything going here on 1st down. They mix it up with Keys in at quarterback, that Wildcat set. He hands off to KJ Welsh, who loses 3. 2nd and 13 now. Pitt setting up a screen. Instead, Pickett's going to go the other direction. Great job reading that play. CJ London not open at all, so instead he dumps it off to Antonio Greer, who picks up 1st down yardage. It's going to go right back to Greer here on 2nd down. Nice 9-yard solid chunk. 3rd and short now for the Panthers. They go 5 wide on 3rd and 1. Interesting here for Pickett. West Virginia only rushes 4. Pickett's going to be able to find Jay Keys out in the flats. Solid gain there for 8. The safe play, just enough to move the chains and get across midfield into plus territory. Pickett now hands off to London on the counter, dances around one defender, and rolls his way forward for 11. Good spot there. Moves the chains for the Panthers. Kenny back to pass again on 1st down, rolls out to his right, pressure coming. London picks up one defender, but Pickett just lucky to get that football away and not take a huge loss there. 3rd and 10, 5 wide set for Kenny. West Virginia brings the blitz, and Kenny's going to find Quincy Veers, the redshirt freshman, with the huge grab on 3rd and long. 16 yards when he needed 10, and Pitt into the West Virginia red zone now as London falls forward for a pickup of 4 down at the 16. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now for the Panthers. 3 wide set. Greer is the tight end. Todd Sibley checks in as the sidecar for Kenny. Pickett back to pass. Looks over the middle. He's got a man. Touchdown, KJ Welsh. 17 yards over the middle. Kenny finds him in the midst of all that zone coverage. He waits for the exact opportunity when Welsh is splitting the zones, comes open, and it's a fantastic throw from Pickett. Leads his receiver. Welsh makes the great job to go aerial and bring that one down. Pitt retakes the lead 20-14 here in the Rose Bowl late in the 2nd quarter. Saunders back to pass, tries to scramble away, and he's going to be brought down. That's going to be Sean Wolfgang, and that is going to be the NCAA record for sacks in a career. He came into the game with 44, tied with Arizona State's Terrell Suggs. It's not the prettiest, but it gets the job done. Wolfgang, his 45th career sack, and he's going to get a nice reception there from the Pitt faithful as he goes into the NCAA record books with his 45th career sack. 3rd and 13 now for Saunders. Decides to just heave it long. He's got a man. Marcus Sims comes back for it. Damian Vector just didn't turn his head and locate the football. 47-yard gain on 3rd and 13 for the Mountaineers, and they're into scoring position now. 1st and 10, it's going to be Smothers underneath for a pickup of 12. West Virginia completely changing the narrative here. Saunders, everybody talked about how he didn't have the strongest arm. He picked up a big gain there, and West Virginia on the verge of retaking the lead here. 2nd and 6. Cody's going to scramble, and he's going to be dragged down for a pickup of just 3. Pitt looking for a big stop here. 3rd and 3. Saunders back to pass. Panthers bring the blitz. He's going to scramble, and Ronnie Baker is going to catch him from behind. Huge stop by the junior defensive end there to bring down Saunders just short of the first down. West Virginia decides to play it safe and just pick up the 3 points, cut the Panthers' lead to 20-17 as Pitt trots out Todd Sibley to take one last handoff and run the clock out on an entertaining first half of football here in Pasadena. The Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, certainly living up to its name as the backyard brawl sits Pitt 20, West Virginia 17 after the first half on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. And it was a great first half, no doubt about that. Pitt and West Virginia both with some very explosive big gains. Jay Keys' touchdown, of course, for the huge gain. West Virginia late in the first half with a big throw to Marcus Sims. Saunders showing off a little bit of an arm there that we didn't know he had. Pickett, of course, looking very good other than that early interception. Great bounce back quarter from him. Both teams passing very well. The rushing games not particularly off to hot starts, and the biggest statistic you want to take a look at there as the game moves forward there is the turnover numbers. Pitt, 2 turnovers, haven't forced one from West Virginia yet, and it's left us in this close ball game. If Pitt can maintain safety of the football, they'll hopefully come out a winner here in the Rose Bowl. So let's go ahead and get things back underway here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. Jay Bump set to kick off as we get the second half underway, and that kick is going to go back, and it's going to be Robinson who's able to take it here. Quell Hampshire comes up and does a great job stymieing him short of the 20 and giving West Virginia the starting field position at the 19 as we take a look at the team yardage totals from the opening half of football. Saunders now in the pistol, 4 wide set. He's going to hand off to Pettaway, and he's got room to range forward there. Avery Heller, though, scrambling back to get him from behind, drags him down after a 6-yard pickup. 3rd and 4 now for West Virginia. Saunders back to pass. Pitt brings the pressure, and there's going to be Wolfgang. Double trouble for him. Thank you. May I have another second sack for Wolfgang, forcing the punt from the Mountaineers, and Pitt, great field position near midfield after that opening stop, looking to take advantage of it and push their lead back into 2 possessions. 3rd and 1 now after a good run from London. Pickett back to pass, rolling out to his right. Pursuit comes. He's got Jay Keys streaking over the middle. Big gain there for the sophomore of 27. Pickett just did just enough to elongate the play there and find an open receiver for a big gain into the red zone. Sibley's going to get the handoff this time. He churns forward for 5. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers, and Jay Keys comes in, and Paul Lease comes in motion into the backfield alongside Keys. He's going to take the handoff. He's got room to the outside, shakes off one defender. He's into the end zone. The Jersey Jet, Paul Lease, and the Panthers retake a 10-point advantage after a beautifully designed play. Fantastic blocking on the edge. Lease, using that explosiveness, had one defender to beat, shook him off, and then did the rest of the work, outrunning the Mountaineer defense and pushing Pitt back to a 27-17 lead. And if you don't know, Pitt is it. Huge touchdown there for the Panthers. West Virginia looking to counter and try and stay in this football game. Saunders, little RPO option there, and dumps it off to his tight end, Kevin Ross. Nice little play there, and picks up first down yardage for the Mountaineers. 1st and 10 now. Motion from Ross again. He's going to split out wide and then come back into the backfield. Saunders now looking, has a man, and just throws it over the top of Steven Smothers there. It's going to be 3rd and long now for the Mountaineers. 4 wide set. Saunders back to pass. 4-man rush from the Panthers, and he's nearly intercepted. Threw it into double coverage, and Cedric Granger is able to make the stop there. Deflects it away. Nearly had an interception. Pitt's going to get the football right back with an opportunity to blow this game wide open. Sibley, 10 yards there on first down. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Keys into the backfield yet again. C.J. London's going to come in motion this time, but it's going to be Keys keeping it himself there. Nice little read option. Decides to pull the football and picks up 7. 2nd and 8 now for the Panthers. Pickett back in the shotgun. Todd Sibley motions out of the backfield, creating a 5-wide set. Kenny's going to look deep. He's got Sibley, and it's off his hands. Nearly a huge gain for the Panthers there. It'll be 3rd and 8 instead, where they'll go 5 wide. Kenny back to pass. West Virginia brings the blitz, and he offloads it to Keys. Great job by Kenny, realizing the pressure was coming, finding an open man quickly, and moving the chains for the Panthers. 2nd and 8. Tight bunch formation for the Panthers here. Pickett looking to the corner, and he drops it in a bucket. Talk about an absolute dime from Kenny Pickett. 1st down and goal for the Panthers at the West Virginia 3. Pickett keeps it himself, has Keys on the pitch, but he decides to try and get to the end zone. Great option defense there by the Mountaineers. 2nd and goal. Sibley checks in. Kenny's back to pass, though. He looks for Antonio Greer, and Logan Thimmons makes a great stop, deflecting that one away. 3rd and goal. West Virginia needs a stop to at least force a field goal from the Panthers. Pickett rolling out on 3rd down. Dumps it off. Touchdown, Pitt. Paul Lease. We got touchdown Leases in full effect in this game. His 2nd score of the day. Pickett's 3rd passing touchdown. And just like that, Pitt is it. 34-17 here late in the 3rd quarter of the Rose Bowl. Pitt takes a 3-possession lead with an opportunity to really seal this game if they can get another stop of the Mountaineers. But Martell Pettaway trying to do his part for the Mountaineers. Picks up 15 there on the chunk gain up the middle. 1st and 10 now. Saunders back to pass. He's going to roll out wide, and he runs into Wolfgang again. Jason Jordan and Wolfgang combining, and there's the hat trick for the senior. 47 career sacks now for the senior out of Colorado. Saunders back to pass. 2nd and 16. He's going to scramble. Wolfgang can't chase him down this time. He's near the 1st down, and he loses the football. It's out, and Wolfgang is Johnny on the spot. More like Shawnee on the spot. Panthers play takeaway and have the football with an opportunity to really put West Virginia on the back foot here, leading by 17. And being able to take over the football. What a play there by Avery Heller coming up, jarring the ball loose. And if you take a look at it, Narduzzi ecstatic right now for the performance of his defense. Take a look at it in slow motion. Heller comes forward, hits Saunders. The ball is out. You can see it spinning out of his possession there. Knee clearly not on the turf. And Wolfgang's able to jump on the football, and Pitt takes over here with great field position, looking to really run things over on the Mountaineers. And it's going to be K.J. Welsh running outside on the jet sweep. You love to see the Panthers bringing those back in such fashion in this game. Big 1st down there for Pitt. Pickett now 2nd down, throws into tight coverage there. Benjamin Ogden shakes off one defender and falls forward. Nice 10-yard pickup there, gets 1st down yardage. Real dangerous throw from Pickett there, but Pitt turned in a nice gain. C.J. London as Paul Lease goes in motion. London cuts back across the grain. He gets a nice run there, pickup of 9, setting up 3rd and short now for the Panthers as we go to the end of the 3rd quarter. Pitt driving and leading West Virginia here in the Rose Bowl 34-17. Your Pitt Panthers on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. So we start off the 4th quarter, 3rd and short for Pitt now as K.J. Welsh in a 4-wide set motions into the backfield. Pickett keeps it himself. Triple option look there with the wide receiver. West Virginia covered both options for Kenny, so he kept it himself and moves the Panthers into 1st and goal territory where they're going to hand off. Now it's going to be Todd Sibley falling forward through a defender into the end zone, and a touchdown for Pitt. 41-17, the Panthers now lead. Rock getting into the festivities as we're getting dangerously close to a coronation of the Panthers as Rose Bowl champions and clinching a berth in the College Football National Championship, barring a dramatic comeback and an epic collapse in this one. Saunders back to pass on 2nd down. Heller tries to jump the route, but Jared Gray does a good job getting both feet inbounds before falling out but having possession of the football, first down, West Virginia. Saunders has a man open deep. He's got Brandon Brown behind Damian Vector. A big pickup there of 35. West Virginia quickly moving into Pitt territory here. Saunders back to pass on first down. Plenty of time. Pitt just a small rush there, and Steven Smothers comes open, speeds his way past a couple of Panthers. 1st and 10 now for West Virginia. Saunders back to pass. Pitt rushes 4, has a bit of a zone coverage look there, and Saunders just checks it underneath to Brandon Brown in the middle of that zone coverage. 2nd and 2 now. Back to pass is Saunders, scrambles out to the right, and he's going to be dragged down. Sean Wolfgang was down on the turf, gets right back up, and just when you think he's down, he's back in. The quartet of sacks is 4th, and it'll be 3rd down for West Virginia. And Pat Narduzzi takes a timeout, doesn't like the look of the defense, gives them an opportunity to reset here. Saunders in Petaway in motion. Saunders in the shotgun, back to pass, looking for the end zone, and it's intercepted. Damian Vector's going the other way. Professor Vector playing takeaway. A huge play for the Panthers as they flip the possession. 2nd turnover of the day for Saunders. 2nd turnover of the half. And Pitt with a goal line stand there, and you have to credit Pat Narduzzi for that one. He didn't like the look on 3rd down, took a timeout, gave his defense an opportunity to regroup, and they were able to come up with an incredible stop. Pitt now going to look to just run some clock, take as many opportunities as possible away from West Virginia to be able to have a chance to come back in this football game. Sibley's going to pick up 1st down yardage there for the Panthers. Nice 2-back combo Pitt has. 2nd down, though. Pickett back to pass, sets up a short one. It's going to be a screen to London. He's got blockers. He's in the open field at the 50. Spins past the defender. 45, 30, 35, 25. The numbers are all over the place, but London dragged down at the 23, a 46-yard catch and change for C.J. London. What a call from the Panthers, and it's a huge gain. Sibley shakes and bakes past a defender down to about the 10, 15-yard carry there in sight of the end zone. 1st and goal from the 9 for Pitt. It's going to be London straight up the gut, picking up 5. 2nd and goal now from the 4, and Jay Keys in at quarterback. Wildcat look from the Panthers. KJ Welsh in motion. They run it the direction of the police touchdown, and Welsh just going to be held up there for a pickup of 2. 3rd and goal now for the Panthers. Jay Keys in the backfield with Kenny Pickett under center. 2 tight end look as Pickett pitches it to Keys. He's in the open field and decides to throw it. He's got a man, Antonio Greer, the tight end trickeration, and Jay Keys throws a touchdown. That is the cherry on top of the sundae, the icing on the cake. Pitt 48-17. I don't know if anybody saw this level of demolition coming, but what a play call that was on 3rd down. Keys with the halfback pass finds Antonio Greer, and the Panthers take a huge lead here and look to just ice things as Darren Toth gets in on the action, his 15th sack of the season. So he drags down Saunders. 3rd and 3 now for the Mountaineers. Saunders going to scramble away, pursued by Cedric Granger, and eventually Ronnie Baker twirls him down to the ground. 10-yard pickup for the senior quarterback. West Virginia showing a bit of fight here as they know their season and some of their careers are possibly coming to an end here. Kevin Ross going to be dragged down. Scott Whaley laying the wood on him, setting up 3rd and 8 now for West Virginia. Saunders back to pass. Light rush from the Panthers. He pitches out wide. That's going to be Steven Smothers for 7 yards. Not going to get the 1st down, and West Virginia cuts their losses, punts the ball away, and as we celebrate a Pitt defense that was incredible in the second half, 2 forced turnovers, a number of sacks, and pitching a shutout here in the second half of football as the Panthers bring the second teamers out. Colin Wells takes the handoff from A.C. Reese, and there's 1 play left to go. Reese in victory formation, and the Panthers are going to claim victory in the granddaddy of them all over rival West Virginia, 48-17. Jay Keys with a pair of touchdowns, 1 receiving and 1 throwing. Paul Lease with an incredible effort, a receiving and a rushing touchdown. Kenny Pickett, 3 passing touchdowns. An incredible effort from the offense. 48 points. This is an explosion I don't think any of us saw coming. And devastation for West Virginia, but elation for the Panthers, as this means that they'll be bowling with an opportunity for a national title. Sean Wolfgang, can't give enough credit to him. 4 sacks as he etched his name in the NCAA record books. Note most sacks in NCAA history. Pat Narduzzi raising the Rose Bowl trophy as Pitt wins the Rose Bowl game over rival West Virginia. They go to 62-40-3 all-time in the series in possibly their biggest victory over their rivals of all time, it could be argued. They beat them in the college football playoff with the right to play the winner of Alabama-Houston in the national championship game. So we'll see you guys in Miami. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it's been a pleasure. One more game to see how this season finishes out. Hail to Pitt. And as always, we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.